Hey folks, welcome back to Remnants of the Precursors. My name is Ben. Okay, I can't even remember what episode number it is. Who cares? Let's get into it. I forgot now that we'd got these new deep space scanners, the Beta scanner, which allows us to see where our enemy fleets are heading, their intended trajectories. This makes our defending so much easier. It's so much easier once you know where it is that these ships are going, rather than just every turn seeing a ship just floating somewhere in between your systems. Okay, I didn't play yesterday because reasons, so I'm just going to have a look to see where we're at. Okay, we are technically winning the game now. That's good. Well, at least the power indicator is telling us that. It doesn't mean we're really winning the game. It's just it's an aggregate of technology, your production level, the amount of planets you've got. But I think the reason why it's saying we're winning, and it's kind of strange because it's partly to do with our fleet strength now, and to do with our population. We're not really powerhousing on anything other than technology, but technology is really, I mean, we're way ahead of the curve in that respect. So we're at war with the Ignioids, and everybody else at the moment we're either on peaceful or better terms. The Ignioids, I think in the last episode, I've kind of fought off the worst of what they've got to throw at me. You'll notice now that the amount of ships that they've got is, look, this is where we started to fight back. Just a short few turns, we really whittled their numbers down. If we go to the military screen, and it will actually give us the amount of ships. So they've got 15 small ships and 18 large. Those 15 small ships will be scouts. All they've got is these 18 large ships. Now that's not to, you know, we've got to be a bit careful about that. It looks like they will be coming at us, but they seem to be coming in, you know, fairly haphazardly. We do need to be a little bit careful here. I don't want to make any dumb errors, but I think we can safely send more of our ships over here from Meklar up to Sugil. Now we've got the capability to be able to see where it is that they're coming, when they're actually sending fleets at us. This makes this game so much easier for us because, you know, I don't have to worry if Meklar's all of a sudden just going to be under attack by some kind of fleet. So I didn't want to do that. I actually wanted to, I need to get used to this. So I want to send 2 ion fusion bombers and all 3 of those MPG bombers. There we go. And I'll send those to Sugil. Right click to deselect. I must remember that. And we've still got these fleets here. And there's not that many of them. So I'm actually going to send one of these. I might send both of these ion fusion bombers actually to Adhill. Oops. Why can't we do that? Oh, that's because we've not got any selected. There we go. Meklar is still pumping ships out at a rate of knots. Every couple of years we're going to get another one of these ion fusion bombers. They are very, very powerful ships compared to anything else that our opponents have got. Got a load of Scout 2 here. I was going to leave them there for now. I don't want to fiddle too much. We have had an update on the situation with 1.9 and the way that transports are being dealt with. The developer Ray has decided to leave it now. He thinks that the way that the game works initially, with just 1 billion credits per million colonists that you're sending, he's just going to leave it like that for the time being. And I think that would be the choice that I would make. I don't really care about micromanagement. I don't do it. And it can be, I mean, I do actually like microing transports a lot at the start of the game in order to get your systems work up to speed quickly, and I think there's some fun to be had in that. You know, it's not, you don't have to do it, but if you do, it does give you an advantage over the AI, and you do kind of need to do it on the highest settings. At least you did on Master of Orion. So I'm glad he's not jumped into a rash decision there. He's a good developer, is Ray Fowler. Okay, let's carry on. The only other things I wanted to have a look at is where we're at with our tech spending. Okay, so we're currently rushing Improved Robotics Control 4 by the looks of things, which I'm happy to do. We've got something happening. Oh dear, we have Space Crystal. Defending Sacra colonists and fleets are preparing for the worst. Yeah, the Space Crystal is going to eat the Sacra, and I'm not unhappy about that situation. We are building lots more scouts. Where are we building these scouts? Let's just go to the fleet screen and select all, and then building scout 2. There we are. Let's just change those now. We don't want to be building scouts. Let's just change them to ion fusion bombers. Oh, it was just on Pentium. That was right. So we don't really want to be building any ships there. Let's just drop this spending down a little bit. Okie dokie. Okay, right. So we were sending some population from Zoltar by the looks of things. Yeah, I don't mind I still want to put some spending into our missile bases just to get these guys up to speed with the missile bases. There is a fair chance that the Alkari will try to attack us at some point. Although, honestly, now with our fleets as big as they are, I don't think they will. I think it would be mad for them to. If they did, they would be, you know, I'd probably crush them pretty damn quickly, to be honest. Even with, I mean, it's saying that they've got a lot of ships. That's the wrong screen. There we are. Let's have a look at the Alkari. Look, I mean, they've just lost a lot of ships now. I wonder if that was, they might have been, they might well have been colony ships that were giving it that large boost, but they are still technically ahead of us when it comes to fleet strength, by a fair way as well. By a fair way. In fact, these guys have got over one third of all of the ships in the empires that I've so far seen. That, you know, that's what these figures here mean. It's all split between. It's all split over 100%. We've got no data on the humans or the Klakants yet. Okay, so currently, oops, at Sukil, oh, yeah, we still want to be putting ecology spending, I think. Or maybe we should convert the factories first. Yeah, let's try and do that. Yeah, let's convert those factories so we've actually got some credits coming out of it. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that, oh, we've got some ships coming into Sugil here. We've got 4 MPG bombers. What's this thing? Feldspar. It's got lots of heavy lasers on, but there's only one of them, and I think 4 MPG bombers will make short work of that thing. Okay, now we've got some fleets incoming from the Prrshans. So the Prrshans look like they're about to declare war on us again. We've got these ion fusion bombers 2 years out that I reckon that they've not seen yet. So it looks like they're about to declare war too, which is kind of annoying, but. Okay, we've not quite got enough ships up here yet. I think I'm going to just drop their industry spending down a little bit and put some into shield. I'd like to get that shield up a little bit quicker. There's only one missile base as well, which is not enough. It's quite possible that this lull in the war has given the Mercians some stable footing within which to build themselves more ships. Although they've only got 2 systems by the looks of things. Let's just have a look. They've got 4 large ships, 20 mediums, and 17 small. They're still running at a tech deficit to us, and I just don't think they're all that. It might be worth talking to them. I don't think they're gonna. Yeah, they're not gonna have anything. Yeah, I think they're going to attack. I mean, that's the only reason why they're sending these ships up here. This Persian fleet here. Okay, so we are going to be at war with on 2 fronts again, but I don't think that front's going to be a big problem. Not unless they start splitting their fleet. But Mainframe and Zoltar are relatively safe. They might even well be out of their range anyway. So it means they're going to be attacking Adhil here. They've got a shield up, and they have got some ships defending. I don't know if they're going to be good enough to take down that Warcat. However, the 2 ion fusion bombers should be okay. We've got more coming in. Okay, so there's improved robotics controls 4. And I'm tempted to get an ECM jammer at this point, since we've got such a technological lead over everybody. Battle Computer Mark 5 would be good, and that would also increase our espionage levels further. But honestly, I might buy an ECM jammer. Advanced space scan is also useful. This allows exploration of planets from colony bases up to 9 light years away and detects enemy ships up to 3 light years away from your ships. So it gives your ships the ability to scout other, you know, to emit a radar field, basically. Now, Battle Computer Mark 5 is quite expensive. ECM Jammer Mark 2, that might be worth just putting. I mean, we could put that onto our bombers just to get a few extra points of missile defense. So I think I'm going to go for that. It's not going to really take very long to get. I'm sure some people will raise their eyebrows at that decision, but I don't use ECM jammers that much, but they are useful. I mean, they can be useful, and it's not always. It's not necessarily a no-brainer to immediately go for a better one, because sometimes you've got to think about space, and I don't use them that much, so I'd like one anyway. I'm a bit reluctant to spend 2,000 points on one. Okay. That was just a little journey into the head of Benjamin. Let's carry on. We are going to be up against some battles. Well, sorry, we're going to be fighting some battles next. Yeah, they've got a fair few ships. 2 years, 2 years, 2 years. There's going to be a few. There's quite a few of these. This is going to be a good battle, I think. Got 3 of those feldspars here too. Okay. Let's send this. I'm going to send this ion fusion bomber up to Pentium. No, I'll send it straight to Opal. I do think that they are going to start sending stuff from Titan. What is this planet here? We haven't actually scanned it yet. It's unexplored. Okay. We've got one more turn until these 2 Warcats turn up, but these ion fusion bombers should make short work of them, I think. Okay, yeah, it looks like they saw that the fleet was there, and the brave Sir Robin ran away, so to speak. Okay, and it's the same with these guys here. Look, they're sent one feldspar up to Opal, but the rest of them are all retreating. Or these guys are retreating. Okay, that's good. I'd like to have been able to destroy them. It might be worth sending a few of these ships over to Pier, and maybe. How many have we got incoming? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but they're all in different. They're going to arrive at different times. It's always good to keep your enemy on your toes. It might be worth just sending a few of these. Let's just leave a couple. No, I'll leave it. I'm going to wait until we've got more. I might send another ion fusion bomber over here. So let's get rid of that scout. I don't need a scout there. Yeah, I'm going to keep building ships at Meklar. Might be worth just setting a rally point at this point for Sugil. No, I won't. I'm not going to. And the reason, I think the reason being is because I would like Meklar to be defended. We don't actually have any defences here at the moment. In fact, we need to start building more. We do actually need to start building more factories here too to maximise our population. So there we go. I forgot that we just got that upgrade. That's a significant upgrade as well. So all of our planets now will be able to start building more factories. So let's just drop some spending out. Oh, I don't want that. Let's just drop some spending. Yeah, out of the technology into industry. Whilst this will temporarily affect our ability to research technologies, the long-term gain will be well worth it. More than worth it, I think. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting that the Persians decided they thought they'd try their chances with us, and turned tail and ran at the last minute. Okay, the space crystal is eating its way through the Sacra colonies by the sounds of it. It's taken its first victim at least. Yeah, I'd like to be able to take these on. They're not going to fight me while I've got overwhelming numbers. It might be. I do want to start sending out as many of these ships as I can. Probably do want to be building more ships still. Yeah, let's balance out our industrial spending with fleet building too. This is just a human system. Okay, Adhill's maxed out on colonists finally, so Yeah, we'll just leave that there. I think it had a little bit of research spending in. No, we don't need to worry about that. Let's just drop it out. There we go. Yeah. There we go. And Meklar, 1 year. Pentium could probably do with just going straight for factories. You see, even this size 40 planet can have 240 factories. This is just what, you know, this shows you how great this bonus that the Meklar have. They're industrial powerhouse masters. Okay, and we're actually catching quite a lot of spies as well. I've been noticing this every turn. The Ignioids, I don't. Oh, they've got Battle Computers Mark III that we've not got. That might be worth stealing from them, you know. Let's put a bit of spending. We've got loads of money now, so let's put or at least loads of production. Put some spending into building some spy networks there, and see if we can't start stealing stuff from them. Because that sounds like fun. Cylon have also got stuff we can take. The Alkari have improved terraforming plus 20. I'd like that. I wonder if they'll trade for it. I don't know. I don't know if I want to give them any of these things. All of these things are really important. I think I'd rather steal it from them. That will put me at war with them if I catch them, probably. But I mean, I'm kind of, yeah, they're not gonna hurt me. Oops, sorry guys. They're not gonna hurt me right now. I'm gonna build some more. I'm gonna build some more spies. I think. Let's get some more spies in there. And then once we've got some spies, we're going to start stealing stuff. They've only got yeah, their computer technology is useless. It's really low compared to ours. Battle Computer Mark III would be good, although I think we've got 4. But like I said, I like to get the others if I can, just sometimes because of space constraints on your ships. So okay. Another ion fusion bomber. I'm going to leave that one here, and then I'm going to send the next one out. I think let's set a rally point at this point. We'll send them to... Oops, that's the wrong one. Let's just stop the rally point. Meklar. There we go. Mainframe Zoltar. Okay. I might send these guys out now. We do need to send some population. Let's send 20 pack transports from Pentium, and just get that planet up and running really quickly. And we'll just take up the slack from Meklar there, and from Zoltar. There we go. And we'll just put a little bit of spending into growth. Zoltar's got 7 bases now. I'm happy with that. That'll do for the time being. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, the Prrshans are declaring war. I don't think they're going to get very far, honestly. I think I'm just going to autoplay this one. Yeah, I knew that was going to be the case. So there's ECM Scanner Mark II, ECM Jammer Mark II, sorry. Okay, next I want Battle Computer Mark V, or do I want Advanced Space Scanner? Let me have a look at my manual. Just bear with us, please, guys. I'm just going to have a look at the tech levels. Let's move this over so you can see. There we go, and well, that's the weapons. Where were we? We are Advanced Space Scanner we were looking for, so I'm sorry, and this is computer tech, isn't it? There's battle. Oh, here we are. Am I going mad? There's Improved Robotics Control 5, which we've just got. Battle Computer Mark III. Advanced Space Scanner might be quite... Huh. Is it called something different in Master of Orion? I've got Improved Space Scanner here. Oh, there we are. God. I'm going blind in my old age. Okay, so it's level 23. This would put us into tier 5. Now, that might be worthwhile going for straight for. Although Battle Computer Mark 5 is also really good. I'm going to go for Battle Computer there. I think the Battle Computer Mark 5 might be useful if we come up against an enemy that's got particularly nasty shields or something, or if we do go to war with the Alkari, it would enable us to hit them a bit more. So, yeah, I don't think that the Persians are going to be able to hurt us. Really, they're sending these ships out. I should just go and destroy that. I should just go and destroy those guys. Really, I think. Yeah, let's start sending. We'll start sending some ships over to destroy the Persians at this point. I'll try and take the Ilaria because that's going to be a good planet for us. How many planets have we got? 2, 4, 6, 8. So we've got 8. These guys have got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, I took one off them. They had 13, didn't they? Okay. I see. We're putting into reserve at this point, so we don't want to be doing that. Let's just get that spending back down and put it straight. We'll put it all into ecology so that they're growing that pop. This wants to be putting straight into industry, and let's get Sugil and Opal paying for themselves. That would be good. Okay, so we've maxed out our factories on that hill. Look at this. 95 pop controlling 570 factories. This is just so powerful. I'm instantly going to put more spending into missile bases because these guys are on the front line with the Persians. I don't think the Persians are going to be able to hurt me actually, but it's not them I'm worried about really. The Cylons could attack at any point. We've got our shields here, so we need to just. I'm going to put more spending into factories. Meklar. Okay, so we've still got a few more bases to go. Factories. The rest can go into building ships. Opal is built in a factory, so now we want to go straight for defense spending, and we want to build some missile bases. But first come shields. There we go. Alrighty. We're going to need more ships here. I've got to be a bit careful. I must not underestimate the my enemy here, because they've got a lot of planets, and their potential to create big fleets is probably, well, I don't know if it's bigger than mine, but let's have a look at their production. Yeah, their production's not far off mine. So I need to take the initiative now and start destroying some of these fleets that they've got. I don't want to leave Sugil undefended. Now Opal, once we've got some missile bases up there, we could probably make a strike on Titan. Let's send. I can't actually. It's possible that some of these scouts might be able to get through. I was just sending those. Oops. I want to send some scouts out, I think. Let's just see if we can. I don't know if we'll be able to get eyes on these planets, but it's possible that we might be able to get a scout or two through if they've got nothing over there. So let's get some of those scouts out. Meklar wants to be building more ships. I want more ships. I don't want these guys building ships actually. I'd rather these were putting into research. Although, yeah, that's probably about right. Yeah, that sounds good. Adhil is going to become a big production planet for us. So once we've built more defense bases, then we're going to start pumping out ships, and I'm going to take Eularia, I think. Now, they are starting to get a fairly sizable force, so I think we do need to start spending some more money on ships. Actually, let's take some of our spending from. Mind you, how long have we got? We've only got a few more turns. I might just max out my industry in these planets first, and then I will start using these 2 planets. It's a real shame to have to use these as shipyards, actually, because you really want them to be pumping into tech. But inertial stabilizers coming soon. It's quite an old tech now, actually, considering where we are in the rest of the tree. But okay, they've built their bases, so let's start building. It is ion fusion bomber I want. There we go. Yeah, let's 20 a year. I don't want fighters. I want ion fusion bombers. There we go. Let's try and build some ion fusion bombers there. I'm going to create some rally points as well for these ships. Meklar has created all its factories, and I don't want any tech spending there. I'd rather just have those guys just fully pumping out ships. Opal. Yeah, we definitely want to be building missile bases here. Okay, let's go to the fleet screen, and I want Zoltar mainframe, and yeah, Zoltar and mainframe. I want rallying to. I think I'll rally them to Meklar, and that way, mind you, Pentium might be might be smarter. I can rally them to Pentium, and then we can redistribute them from there if we need to. Let's just click start rallies. So they're going to automatically send all their ships over to Pentium now. Adhill is going to start building its own fleet, so that's good. We've got 3 planets now producing ships, although Zoltar technically is not building any at the moment. We just need to build a few more of these, and let's try and keep. Yeah, we don't need ships coming every year from those planets. I'd rather have the research going. I mean, we're still getting 1,400 research points a year, which is pretty good. We're not far from Zortrium armor as well. But I am worried that these guys they're gonna come at me with a really big fleet. We're still converting those. Yeah, we're still converting these factories. Okay. Okay. Did we get? I'm not sure if we got to actually explore that. Let's just retreat it. I don't want to waste scouts unless I need to. Okay, so we have actually started. Oh, that's a rich planet. Look, we have actually started to scan them. This is a rich planet. That's a target. Any rich planet, we need to take off them quick. Okay. Let's get a few more missile bases up here. We've maxed out factories here too. It looks good to me. Yeah, we've got a few more MPGs, ion fusion bombers. Since they're only using these large ships, I just want to make sure I know exactly what's on those designs. Let's go to military and the Ignioids. They've got heavy lasers on one. One's a nuclear bomber. The Rhyolite is a nuclear bomber, and the rest I haven't scanned mostly. Oh, the marble is a medium. So it's this one, the Feldspar. We need to be a bit careful of. We don't know what's on the magma. It's showing 2 called magma. That's an old one. 14 years ago was the last time we saw that. Okay, they've got a large fleet incoming. They're not going to be able to defeat us with that. We're not with heavy lasers. Not sure if we've got anything that we could currently replace. Those laser boats are pretty old now. Just scrap these fighters. They're not going to be much use. I wonder what we can put onto our ships. Yeah, we're still where we were. I mean, they're not using. If they were using small ships, you see, we could actually redesign something interesting. But we could perhaps make, you know, an MPG bomber again, but except we could put some fusion bombs on it, or we could just make a dedicated large ship that's designed for fighting small ships. So lots and lots of small weapons. That would also be quite effective too. They've got. Oh wow, they've actually got a lot of ships on this planet now. We need to be a bit careful here. I'm gonna send another fusion bomber that way. I think I need to get on the offensive with the silicoid, with the Ignioids now. Okay, Prrshans have turned up. Let's just auto-play this one. Again, I don't think they're going to be able to do much damage. Yeah, easy pickings. Let's just retreat that. Still another unexplored. We're not getting close to some of these planets enough to be able to actually explore them. I'm not sure how that works. I don't know if there's a dice roll made when they hit the system to see whether they're able to scan it or not. Okay, the Alkari sovereignty wants a trade agreement. Yep. How about a trade agreement with you guys? Now let's have a look. Let's have a look at the Alkari. They're moving into amiable. I suspect that the way that they feel about us is largely based around the fact that our fleet strengths are fairly similar now. They are doing better than us on several levels, particularly their production. They've just got a lot of planets. They could get quite powerful if we're not careful. They've still got improved terraforming. I want those battle computers. Let's see if we can start stealing from the Ignioids now. We've got 2, so let's go for espionage and see if we can steal from them. I'd be surprised if we couldn't steal something. We should have a fair advantage in our computer tech. I do want to go on the offensive with these. Well, they're starting to defend their planets. Look, with not only with missile bases but also with fleets. Datol is a target. That might be worth sending a force down to take. Although we've got to be careful because we don't want to leave Sugil undefended. How many would do that? They've got 1 magma and then the rest are scouts, I think. So we could take it out with 1 ship. How about we send 1? Hold on. Yeah, we just send 1 of each. MPG bomber and there we go. That's right. We just sent 1 of each. So let's send those down to Datol. Those flying at different speeds. Let me just undeploy those. Oh no, they're both speed 2. That's fine. So yeah, I'm going to send those down. They might see us coming if they've got the tech, but I don't think they have. And yeah, we might be able just to take this planet from them with a sneaky attack with a small force. They've got 2 feldspars there. I mean, again, we could try these. We could try the same tactic. Perhaps we could send. That would leave 4 of each. So that would leave a fleet of 8 battleships in Sugil. That might be worth it. Let's see if we can do that. Although they've got 5 missile bases there, that might be a little bit much for those guys to deal with. I've made this mistake before, particularly in this game where I've left one of my systems relatively undefended. However, we have got more ships coming in. Look, we've got more ion fusion bombers coming in, and it might be wise. It's here. Look, they've got 5 feldspars. They're bombers. They are. We don't want them to land here anywhere near us. So Zoltar's created an ion fusion bomber. Let's send that to Opal. Wow. Okay, so we've got an AVRI in here in this game as well. So that's another Alkari race, and it looks like the space crystal's heading for them. Okay, we built 4 fusion bombers that turn. That's great. Let's just retreat this scout. Yeah, it doesn't look like we were able to get eyes on any of those. You want peace now? Nope. I'm not going to peace with you. I want to kill you. Okay, so we built 5 missile bases at Opal. That's great. And this is a rich planet. This is going to be really good. I don't want you guys building anything other than fusion, maybe ion fusion bombers. Let's just go with this one. I like this design. This design's effective. Zoltar's reached its population maximum. So now we've got another planet making ships. Maybe we could put a bit. Yeah, let's just leave that as it is. We'll leave that as it is. Opal is which one? This one here. Okay, so Opal is now building its own ships, and so we've got 2 turns until one of these ion fusion bombers. Once we've built up enough ships, we'll go and wipe out this lot. I mean, those feldspars, if I remember right, they haven't got. They're just Oh, they're the ones with the heavy lasers, right? Okay, so it was the Rhyolite with that had the nuclear bombs. Don't have any Rhyolites there. Yeah, let's go to the. Incidentally, we have got another war on this front here. I wonder if it might be worth us sending some of our. Oops. Why is it doing this? Why can't I select that fleet? I don't know. I've not got anything selected. Let's select Adhill. It's saying we're going to Opal, destination 1 years. Well, that's my fleet. Why is it going to Opal? I'm confused. Hang on, let's just get rid of that. Okay. Okay, saying they're going to Opal. I didn't want to do that. If I've done that myself, I can't cancel it. There we go. Cancel. Okay, that's better. I don't know. Every now and again, the way that you select stuff is a little bit janky in Remnants of the Precursors. It's definitely better than it was in the last few versions, by a long way. Okay, I'm going to leave one. I'm going to leave one of these ion fusion bombers, and I'm going to send the rest to Eularia. They've not got anything they can really hurt me with, unless they were to send. Yeah, the Adhill's got 5 missile bases, and it's building more of these all the time. Yeah, I'm going to go and take the Eularia now. Let's get this war going properly with the Prrshans. And here's a ship combat up here. So we've got one magma, which has just got loads of Hyper Vs. I'm not worried about them. And then we've got the Feldspar. Mind you, 5 Hyper Vs might do some damage, since we don't have ECMs, but we'll see. Okay, we have taken some damage here. I think I accidentally didn't move my ship, so let's just. Oh yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing wrong. I've got to be a little bit careful to make sure that the ship I'm firing at is firing the right thing. Let's fire those fusion bombs. Try and take out these missile bases here, and that's their defensive shit's gone mostly. These magmas aren't going to give us any trouble. One missile base left on pier. Magma's done. Let's just auto-play that now. There we go. We didn't even lose a ship, I don't think. So, and we got ship combat at Dattl as well. They got 2 magmas and 4 missile bases, by the looks of it. 2 missile bases. These 2 bombers might be able to do this job. Let's get these bombs off first. Try and get as many of these bombs out as quickly as possible. Oh, taking some damage. Got to be. We're going to be. It's going to be. Oh, okay. So we've got the missile base. It's going to be close. I think it's going to be close. Oh no. No, it's not going to be close. Let's just auto-play it now. Yeah, they're running. They can't beat us. Okay, there we go. 2 daring strikes on the Ignioids. And do we want to bombard their planets? Yes. Let's just glass these planets down, man. We haven't got the ability to take them at the moment. Okay, so yeah, that's made the Cylons like us bombing their planets as well. Yeah, and so did the Alkari. So that has the added bonus of boosting our relations with everybody who is mutually at war with your target. So look, we get a attacked enemy bonus, and it's 15. I mean, that's if you see that the trade profit each turn has been like 3, 6, whatever, but 15 is quite a lot. It's be the same with the Alkari. This is gonna, the more we bomb the Ignioids, the happier that these guys will be. Now, you have to be a little bit careful glassing planets, and the reason being is because the other factions can swoop in and start taking some of those. So if we're going to do that, what we need to do is start building colony ships so that we can at least get our claim on these planets. I'm not bothered about. I think it's going to be easier for me just to use colony ships at this point, rather than messing around trying to, you know, to wipe out silicoids. So I'm just gonna glass the planet. Well, glassing the planet's not the correct term. We just wipe out the population and the factories. From a sort of role-playing moral perspective, it's a horrendous thing to do. It's a really terrible thing to do to somebody, but I don't care. This is Master of Orion, and sorry, this is Remnants, the Precursors, and I'm a dictator in this game. Okay. How many have they got there? They've got 5 feldspars and 2 magmas. That's still quite a lot of ships. Let's send 2 ion fusion bombers that way, to kind of counter anything they might send us. Yeah, I want to look at tech. Where are we at? Nearly broken through. Oh, well, we're making breakthroughs in every field, pretty much, apart from here and here. So that is good. I'm just going to play a few more turns, guys, and then I'm going to call it quits on the day. Yes, bombard the planet. They want to give us ion rifle for sublight drives. I'll take ion rifle, why not? So we've got inertial stabilizer. Ion rifle gives us 10 points to our ground attacks. Which propulsion tech? Okay, energy pulsar. Okay, a potent engine modification that generates a sudden spherical burst of energy, striking all adjacent ships for up to 5 points of damage plus 1 per 2 ships. Okay, that's interesting. I've never used that, I don't think. Iridium fuel cells are also cool, but yeah, let's jump up the tech tree a little bit further. So it might be interesting to try that out. The enemy does use kind of different types of ship as well, so sometimes you might be in a situation where that might be useful. Okay, we've got, let me just do a count here. They've got 7, and we've got, well, I mean, I might send these over. I might just send, yeah, let's send them all over. Opal now has 5 missile bases, so it's at least got a few bases, and we've got more ships on the way. Let's go ahead for Titan as well. And I want to, let's just take out these planets around here. Oh, we're nearly close to, oh. Okay, I didn't mean to send those laser boats. That's okay. Space crystals destroyed an AVRI colony. I hope it's not coming for us, really, because those space crystals are nasty. I hate it. Okay, so let's take out these Alkari. Let's just auto-resolve that. We'll easily win that one. And okay, this is their home world. Do I bomb this one? I think I will. I think it's just with my production being what it is, I think it's just going to be easier for me to just bomb them. Although 300 factories just take quite a long time to build, thinking about it. You have to carefully weigh it up whether it's worth it or not. Yeah, we destroy that colony. Merculite missiles. Hard-hitting swift missiles that explode for 10 points of damage, move at a speed of 3, and are controlled by a +2 targeted computer. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Sorry, guys. No. So we've got antimatter bomb. Antimatter bomb is a better version of the fusion bomb. Gravitron beams are even better. Oh, yeah, this is a beam weapon basically. Tractor repulsor beam capable of rendering ships to pieces. It strikes for 1 to 15 points of damage, and the continuous streaming effect allows excess damage to carry over to other ships. This is really useful if you've got if the enemy is throwing large numbers of ships at you in single stacks. Stinger missiles, slow, hyper-accurate missiles do 50 points of damage, move at a speed of 3.5, and +3 targeting computer, and then hard beams, another beam weapon. Yeah, we're really starting to climb up the tech tree now. I like antimatter bomb, but I might not need it yet. I might go for hard beam. let's just go straight up the tree. Let's go. We have got that big tech advantage over everybody, I believe. The Cylons are still trailing as well. That's kind of interesting. They might have something we can trade for. Anti-missile rockets for inertial stabilizer. Nah, no tar. I think yeah, I don't need anti-missile rockets. I'm not bothered. I can also research those myself. Enhanced eco restoration is coming soon. That's good. Zortrium armor as well. Okay, I'm gonna end the episode there, I think, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you're all still enjoying the series. A lot more action in this episode than normal, I think. We're really starting to get into this war. This is a damn big map, and this game is going to take a fair amount of time to play. So it'll be interesting to see not only if I'm able to stick this game out through to the end. I hope I am. It should be fun, providing the space crystal doesn't destroy us all. And it'll be interesting to see if anybody watches this series right through to the end. I'm sure somebody out there will. Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. See you later.